Do you know that the LPG cylinder you use every day at home actually begins its journey from crude oil buried deep beneath the ground? This is not a simple process. It is a journey where energy formed millions of years ago is transformed into useful fuel using modern technology. When crude oil is extracted from the earth, it is in a completely raw form, thick, black, and mixed with many different chemicals. This raw oil cannot be used directly. That is why it is sent to a refinery. And this is where a process begins that is a perfect combination of science and engineering. Every step is carefully designed so that each component of the oil can be separated and converted into useful products like petrol, diesel, and LPG. In this video, you will see how a dark, seemingly useless liquid is transformed into a clean and safe fuel like LPG. When crude oil reaches the refinery, the first step is heating it. And not just normal heating, but to extremely high temperatures until it starts to boil. This heated oil is then sent into a huge tower called a distillation column, which is essentially the heart of the refinery. Here an interesting principle of science is used. Every liquid has a different boiling point. As the oil heats up, different components vaporize at different temperatures. The heavier components stay at the bottom, while the lighter ones move to the top. The gases that collect at the very top are the most important for making LPG. This process is so precise that different products are collected at different levels of the tower. A single type of crude oil produces multiple fuels almost like magic. Now, the gases collected at the top of the distillation tower are not used directly. They are further refined to extract specific gases like propane and butane. These two gases combine to form LPG. These gases are naturally very light and can easily mix with air, which is why controlling them is extremely important. Refineries use special systems to purify these gases and remove unwanted impurities before turning them into the final product. At this stage, LPG is still in gaseous form, but to store it inside cylinders, it needs to be converted into liquid using high pressure. As the pressure increases, the gas turns into liquid. This is why a large amount of LPG can be stored inside a cylinder. Once LPG is converted into liquid form, it is stored in large storage tanks from where it is distributed further. At this stage, safety becomes extremely important because LPG is a highly flammable gas. Special safety protocols are followed everywhere. Pressure is stable. Monitors confirm no leaks. Next comes the cylinder filling process. Empty cylinders are first inspected carefully to ensure there are no leaks or safety risks. After that, automated machines fill each cylinder with an exact quantity of LPG. This process is very precise, and the weight of each cylinder is measured accurately. After filling, the cylinders are sealed tightly and then transported through trucks to reach distribution centers and finally your home. Just imagine behind every LPG cylinder you use there is such a long journey and advanced technology involved from deep underground to your kitchen. But here is an interesting question. If LPG is so dangerous, how are we able to smell it? Because in its natural form, LPG is actually odorless. A special chemical called an odorant is added to LPG at the refinery. Its purpose is purely for safety, so we can detect any leak immediately. Whoa, that gas smell is strong. If there is ever a gas leak, the smell helps people detect it immediately and stay alert. This small step saves countless lives. All safe now. That is why if you ever smell gas, never ignore it. It is a warning signal meant to protect you and your family. Turn off the supply and move to safety. Now when the LPG cylinder reaches your home, its final use begins. cooking. But do you know why LPG is so popular? It's safe, efficient, and ready when you are. The reason is that it is a clean and efficient fuel. When LPG burns, it produces very little smoke and generates heat quickly. That is why it is used in millions of homes around the world for fast and efficient cooking. And the most interesting part is this. When you turn the stove knob, the liquid LPG inside the cylinder instantly converts into gas. This means that inside a single cylinder, a complete scientific cycle is constantly happening, liquid turning into gas and then into energy. This process is so smooth that we do not even realize how advanced the technology is that we use in our daily lives. So next time you see an LPG cylinder, do not think of it as just a simple gas container. Instead, remember the incredible journey behind it, from crude oil deep underground through complex refinery processes and safe transportation. All of this comes together to make something simple that you use every day for cooking delicious meals. This is not just fuel. It is a masterpiece of modern science and engineering that powers our daily life. If you found this journey interesting, do not forget to like and share the video with your friends and family. Maybe next time we will uncover another hidden process that is part of your daily life but something you never even thought about. And tell me in the comments, what topic would you like to see next in a similar amazing story format?